that is like, you know when you talk about like desert island, the one product that you would never ever be without? This is it for me. It literally, I'm going to tell you, has changed my life. You know, we've been all over the place. You know, we've moved up to Pennsylvania, where I know for me, we're working midnight to 2 and then hopping on a plane the next day to come up here, and you don't sleep. So let's just start with that. Every night, I get in bed, I put this underneath my feet along with a great spray, and I am telling you, I have never slept better. It is your night body balm. And when you go and read the reviews, which I hope you will do, the reviews definitely say that time and time again. There is magnesium, you have your melatonin, but at the same time, it's also helping to firm and tighten up saggy skin. Look at the size you're getting. What is it again? Yeah, 8.45 ounces. Okay, this price ends tonight at midnight. $44 the price, worth every single penny of $44 and then some. It's $29.95 and over 4,400 been spoken for. And then I was telling Liz, my daughter Noelle's pregnant again, 6 months pregnant, and she wasn't sleeping because Tyler's only a little over a year. I gave her this, she was like, she called almost in tears. Yeah. Almost in tears, because it changes your life. When you can't sleep, forget it.
Right.
Right?
And you're grumpy, and she's a child and all this, and it's clean beauty. Here's what's exciting about this product. And yes, I'm up here for a few days, and I'm not going to do a sample size. Somebody was asking me, Liz, why don't you just put it in a smaller jar? Oh, no. I need to bring the entire tube. I need to slather it on, because the way that you feel after using this. So first off, yes, if you have sagging skin, you're going to love the fact that it's clinically proven to tighten up sagging skin. I mean, I'm talking lots of sagging skin. And it does it quickly, and it's amazing. Why? It has SepiLift. It has retinol. It has a new ingredient that goes after hormonal skin, which is that tissue paper thin skin, called Feminage. That's not the reason to get this product. I'm just going to say it. Again, you're going to say, wow, my neck, wow, my décolleté, wow, my arms. But to Bobby's point, if you are someone that is in that over 50 club, or like Noelle, even just not sleeping because she's got so much going on, you will be amazed. Now, there's products out there, yes, that you smell and you go, okay, yes, I feel better. No. This you actually feel better from the inside out. So over 90% of us are deficient when it comes to magnesium chloride. Did you know that?
Wow.
What is magnesium chloride responsible for? It's responsible for sleep, stress, anxiety, leg cramps, migraines. The list just goes on and on and on. I could sit here for hours, but what you're going to love about this dose of magnesium is that it's encapsulated. What does that mean? So my chemist actually found a way to encapsulate magnesium chloride combined with melatonin, valerian root, and chamomile. So even if you just take this product and just put it on your arms, that's it. Just even maybe your neck and your arms, and that's it. You're like, I'm tired. No. Wow, wow, wow. So visually, you're going to love what you see. But this goes back to feeling good and then looking good versus look good, feel good. We switch it around at Nakery because the way you feel, Bobby, right?
Oh, 100%.
It's like, you know, when you get to a certain age, you hit the pillow and then you start thinking about all these things you have to do. But did you know beauty sleep is a real thing? Did you know that you only produce collagen in a 3-hour window? That's between, 11:15 p.m. to 2:15 a.m. That's it. Wow. And if you're sleeping under 6 hours, ready? You're accelerating premature aging 3 times.
That is not
faster.
Good.
I know.
We do not want that.
I know. I know.
Nope.
So I'm not going to put it on because I do have to work tonight.
Exactly. You've been sleeping on the sofa in the back.
Yes, I know. I was worried. Christine put some on earlier. I saw you. Okay, but I just want to show you the texture because it's a thick balm. You do not need to use a lot. So don't think what we're talking about here means, oh gosh, I got to coat myself from head to toe. Oh no. Even if you do what Bobby does and just do your feet, you're going to be, what?
That's what I do.
What's going on? So it's a balm that is a thicker consistency and it wraps your skin in this beautiful cocoon texture. And I am telling you, it doesn't matter if you're traveling, if you're working till midnight, if you are on a plane, you're going to be whatever's going on in your life, and you're saying to yourself, you know what, Liz, I have all these different steps. Did you know, I don't know if I told you this, this product alone is not only the hottest product, but it's won 5 awards in 8 weeks.
I didn't know that.
I know.
Oh, Liz, you know what? It deserves it. It deserves them.
Right? Is that exciting?
Yeah,
So what's
it sure
exciting
is.
is that the awards that this product has won wasn't because Nakery actually sent it to any beauty editor. It's because these companies went out and did their research. So Oprah has named this her #1 sleep, and we never sent it to her.
No.
No, they went out and found it. Today's show did a show called Sleep Maxing. In fact, Bobby Thomas called me after the show and said, Liz, like, why didn't you tell me about this product? You don't understand.
Oh, that's so
Isn't
great.
that exciting?
Yeah, we love Bobby.
So,
She's been on the air with us too.
Yeah, so think about how many people.
Yeah.
Well, if it's not you, maybe it's your
changing.
partner, your daughter, your son, anybody.
Yeah. And the bottom line is, look, how many millions and millions of people right now can relate to this conversation, right? We know it. And look, when you don't sleep, you wake up, you can't think, you can't focus, you're crabby, all of the above. And I like that we have all of the additional benefits on the left side of the screen. So to me, if I can just sleep, I'm happy. But then to know that I'm getting firming and tightening and lifting of like saggy skin, an overnight lift. I mean, this is a remarkable product. And Liz is right. Let me tell you what, you use a tiny, tiny bit. You saw how thick it was and how rich it was. And I personally, just put it on the bottom of my feet. And I've read a lot of articles about that also, how important that is. But doesn't matter wherever you're going to use it. And here's the thing. If you have tossed and turned and have not been able to rest, I want you to do yourself a favor. Put it in your cart. Get it home. That price, which at $44, it's an amazing buy, but at $29.95, and that goes up at midnight. And I'm not even sure how many we have, but I know over 4,000 of these have already been spoken for. It is the best buy that you can buy for yourself. Like I said, it's about wellness, and that's really what this is going to give you, right?
Yes, and it's not just, you know, there's so much aromatherapy out there, and nothing's wrong with that, right? That you sniff it and you're like, okay,
more.
Oh gosh, no, this isn't that. This is actually a time released into the body. So why is that important? So magnesium chloride, the best way to get it is transdermally, topically through the skin. We know that our body's our largest organ, so what goes on our body goes in our body. So if you are someone that is, like, you know, I said they did this study on the Today Show, it was a 30-minute show, and they went out to go find things because so many people are having issues with sleep.
Yeah, of course.
And we know the importance from overall health and all of that, but magnesium chloride is the #1 mineral that our body needs. It's the most essential mineral, and it's responsible for over 300 functions within the body. But if you were to take it orally, you would have to take 24 pills. Nothing's wrong with that. Feel free.
Yeah, no.
And then you're dealing with a digestive system. So to have something that's easy, that's time released, that you can just use on your arms, you can put it on your legs, you can use it from head to toe. But know that you're getting that delivery system, Bobby, throughout the night. It's not short-lived.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for anyone out there. So at 084-788, remember the price goes up tonight at midnight. Do not hang up. Just please stay where you are. And again, I briefly mentioned, and this is the cream that I'm using every night, over 100 have already spoken for. Over half the quantity that we started with is already spoken for.